Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Eamon here. Hope you are all keeping well out there. I'm back today with another video, and as you can see, we're in the very kind of famous Fernbus Coach Simulator. Yeehaw, yeehaw. I bought this game yesterday, and I had a bit of a nightmare with it at the start. There was lag, there was resolution problems, there was controller problems, there was every sort of problem in the world on my first kind of boot up of the game. So I decided to kind of leave it for a while, let it kind of settle down, and kind of just wait, wait until something happens, like a hot fix or something like that. But I was reading Steam reviews, and Steam reviews were saying it was terrible and everything was all over the place, and it was kind of early released and pushed, and I'm not surprised. I would say it was pushed out because I asked Aerosoft about this game last week for a press release copy, just chancing my arm because I have a few subscribers on YouTube, and they pretty much came back to me and said, look, your channel is shy, and that's the god honest truth. They came back and basically said, we need someone that specializes in this format, in this genre. And it's like, hello, all I do is OMSI and ETS, so how am I doing something else? I'm not playing Call of Duty or anything like that. So I hope that Aerosoft are getting absolutely bombarded with complaints, and I hope that they sack the girl that emailed me back because she was just rude, and I really got pissed off at her. So in a way, this is payback. But I still bought their game, so who am I to say anything? Anyway, so moving on from that, so I woke up this morning, Friday, and I thought to myself, right, I'll go to work, then I will come home. And as I was in work, I turned on YouTube, and all of a sudden I seen all these videos of Fernbus, and I'm like, man, they must have fixed it, so I must go in and when I go home and have a look and see, Now there was no updates at the time, but I seen a lot of YouTubers with like my first play and this and that, and I'm saying, Jesus, like I have a ticket for this party and I haven't been to it yet. So I thought to myself, when I get home, I'm gonna set up my wheel, I'm gonna put my daughter to bed, and I'm gonna chill out for a while and get ready, and then I'm gonna go to this party. I'm gonna get on my FlixBus, my man's coach, and I'm gonna go to town. Should go to town. Come on, Eamon. So anyway, here we are. We're in Fernbus Coach Simulator, which is not going to be an OMSI killer, by the way. It's not going to be anywhere near OMSI. People are saying there's a better than OMSI. Don't compare the two. OMSI is God. Repeat. OMSI is up there, and it's looking up there in the skies, and it's just kind of saying to itself, hey, come get me, Fernbus. Oh wait, you won't get me, because I'm up here in the sky and you're down there. Anyway, so I've seen a lot of people say that they had a hard time setting up their wheel, so I'm going to show you how my wheel is set up, my Logitech Driving Force GT, before we kind of get into the video. Before I start, I want to thank Millpop14, our driver, because without him I wouldn't really have done this properly, and he kind of helped me through it. So Millpop, as always, you're an absolute star, and I really appreciate your help. Without Millpop I wouldn't know a lot of things, so it's always good to have someone there that's kind of really helpful and smart, so Ed, thank you. So right, we'll go into our settings, our controls, and our vehicle. Now when you go into your vehicle controls, you can see it says, it seems that one of your devices returns the wrong values. Please try and restart your game or reboot your computer. You don't need to do that, because it found the device, the Logitech Driving Force. This is just a bug as far as I'm aware, so ignore it, I guess. Just as long as it says your steering wheel's name just up in the top right, you should be okay, I guess. So what I had to do, I had to open up the Logitech profiler, and I had to uncheck combined pedals firstly, because that's checked, and if you uncheck it, then the game should kind of run okay. So just uncheck that before you do this. I'm not going to do it again because my Logitech Profiler takes about 4 years to load up, so I didn't bother loading it today. So we go in, and you come with your gas thing, so you just click on this arrow here that I'm highlighting, and you go to add access. So when you click add access, you push down on your accelerator, let go of it, and then click add access. So say you I don't want to click on it, let's see, add access. So when you push down your accelerator, say like this, I'll show you now. Hang on, you push, hang on, no, it's not working for some reason. I don't know why it's not working, but when you, I think it's probably because I already have it. When you push down on it and then you kind of see that this thing is pushing up, just click accelerator. Just when it's highlighted on, just click it, so that way you'll know then it's kind of the gas, you know. So when you do that then, and you have accelerator here, Logitech driving force, you need to click this little spanner here, and when you click that, as you can see, you have the different kind of inputs and ranges. So if you want to just kind of pause my video and take these down, it's so you need to have, like, in your input range minimum 1, input range max -1, output range minimum 0, and output range max 1, and curve value none. Now I don't know if these work for me, but in terms of steering wheel sensitivity, they don't work that well. But that's actually not even nothing to do with this, so we can come out there. So when you do that and get them values, you put them in, and then you gotta click up. So then you do the same thing for the brake. You go down, you add axis, then you press down on your brake, and you click the little spanner here. So you click that, and again you just do 1, -1, 0, 1, 0. So again, the same thing as the accelerator. So you just do that, and that will get your pedals working on the driving force GT. Now I'm not sure if the G27 or G29 or any other wheel works well. I'm not sure, I don't have them, so maybe there's another tutorial out there to do that, I'm not sure. In the steering, same thing again. You add an axis, and you turn your wheel left and right. So say you add axis, it's not working for some reason, so I don't know why it's not working. Better work in game. When you do that left and right, again the same thing. You go wheel axis Logitech, you click the spanner, and then you do this way. You kind of look at the graph here, you kind of want the blue one to be going all the way up to the top right, you know. So -1, 1, -1, 1, 0. So when you do that, you just click out of it, like click the arrow back up, and then everything's fine. So that would be your kind of your axis, and the way you kind of the way it works really, I guess, you know. So that's the way I have mine. Now, as I said, my steering is a bit sensitive in terms of if I turn my wheel a little bit to the left, it will the bus will do a U-turn and a backflip and then a wheel spin. But hopefully in time, something, I don't know if that you can fix that, I'm not sure. So if anyone knows, then it'd be great if you could kind of let me know in the comments, because I'd really like to kind of fix it. And then again, you just assign buttons then to other things, like your indicator up and down and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's fine. Like your wipers are F4 and F3, which I didn't know until like this second. So yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. Setting up your wheels, then just go back, and then start game basically. So yesterday I've decided to start in Hamburg, which is probably a bit of a bad idea, because there's not much around me, you know. Whereas if I started in, say, Mainz or something like that, I have everything around me, you know. So but I think I might get a bit of lag down there, which is something that's kind of hit me a lot recently in the game since I started. It's not very optimized for me. So we'll work away from Hamburg to Bremen today, as it's a newer route. I've done the Hamburg to Kiel route, but like as I said, there's not much happening on that road up there. So we'll just kind of get out of Hamburg and then down to Bremen, I hope, you know. So Hamburg to Bremen we're going to do today, and then next we might do Bremen to Wilhelmshaven, but I don't really want to go all the way up there because it's like out in the middle of nowhere. Then we can head to Hanover maybe, and then down. Hopefully if these open up before then, we might get a bit of experience, because as you can see, the highlighted part is the only cities I have at the moment. So it's essential, I think, to unlock as many as I can, I guess. So yeah, so I'll just click on to next now and do this one. Before we start, as you can see, we have difficulty is realistic or simple, or you can customize it. Simple is basically, it does everything for you. It starts the bus, it's simple driving, simple light controls, door controls, everything kind of happens for you. Whereas realistic, you do everything from yourself and you start from the depot, you know, which is great, you know. So okay, that the date is the 1st of the 6/16, and now we put today's date, August the 26th. Okay, and the time is strange that I can't go to 7 o'clock. What, am I not good enough to drive at night? Have they seen my OMSI videos? Have they? So maybe we could do an early morning run, can we? Not sure now. Let's see. You do a 5 o'clock shift, but I don't know whether I want to do a 5 o'clock shift. It's a bit it's a bit light. I will do it. Go on. Might see the sunset. So after that, then we just, you can do your weather. For some reason I can't pick snow. I've no idea why. So we're just going to do cloudy for today because I don't want the sun getting in my eyes. Now bear in mind, guys, before I start, I might get a bit of lag, so please be patient, and hopefully it'll kind of adjust itself as time goes on, because I feel after the first setup or the first startup, the game takes an eternity to load. I think I got grey hairs and a haircut before the first load, so we will eventually just kind of go in at it from the second one that way, because the map loads quicker. I think it's already something that's already kind of preloaded in a way, so I think the more it loads, the less lag or something you get. So hopefully we'll be okay with that. So yeah. So I'll see you in there, boys. I'll see you in Hamburg, and we'll make our way to Bremen later, alligator. Hello guys, we're back now again, and we're on the road. Well, we're literally standing in our depot here. As you can see, it's quite early morning, and we're getting ready to shoot off now and go to Hamburg's depot and pick up some pebbles to head to Bremen for the day. So as you can see, this is our bus. This is our FlixBus, FlixBus. I was calling it FlexiBus for some reason, then I kind of thought to myself, FlexiBus, why is it called a FlexiBus? So I was like, I don't know, I've no idea. So yeah, this is her. I haven't named her yet. I don't know what to call her though, because I'm going to be getting to know her a lot over the next few weeks and months, until I unlock the one with the double wheels, the bigger chest as I like to call it. So we need to kind of think of a name for her before we can kind of go on. So maybe you can help me out with that, because you need to kind of name her, you know. And you ask why you need to name it, because it's a girl's name, but because she's carrying life, and that's why they name things, women's names. Like if you call your car a girl, you know, it's always because she's carrying life, like women carry life, you know. So yeah, so we roll in here to the depot. As you can see, nothing is interactive. You can't interact with much, you know. So if you need to go for a pee, you basically can't, which is a shame really, you know, because, but then again, you should take care of that business before you leave the office. There's not much happening in the depot really. At least you could have a mechanic or something sitting there, you know, waiting. I need one when I drive the bus. So let's jump in, and we'll show you the old FlixBus. We'll show you what it looks like on the inside, eh? So here she is. This is where the people will be sitting, and this is where they'll be terrified, because Eamon is going onto the Autobahn, and that's not good. That's not good at all. The game itself looks pretty special though, I have to say. It looks really nice graphical wise. I have my game on Epic, so I will get a bit of frame drops, but that's normal. It's all part of my PC. My PC at the moment is like a toaster. It pops every 3 minutes maybe, you know, and then it's kind of just sitting there and it's looking at me as if to say, help me, I'm struggling here with this 6 GB RAM game that needs to take all of my resources and burn me like toast. Anyway, let's jump in to the steering wheel and sit down and get ourselves ready for pickup, I guess. Now this is the way I have it. I'm just going to, if you press tab, I'm sure you've seen videos of other guys that show you can put a mirror up here and there. I'm just going to get rid of them Hot Wheel because I don't like it. Hotkey wheel. We have our map there, as you can see on the bottom right. I just know that already. So I'm just going to see if my wheel is working. My wheel is not working. That's strange. Why is my wheel not working all of a sudden? That's why it wasn't working in the settings. I don't know why it's not working now. Something odd there, that my wheel won't work for some reason. Hang on there, boys. It was working earlier. I was driving it earlier, sure. So I was. This is all very unnecessary all of a sudden, isn't it? Maybe she'll work now, I don't know. But you can hear her, she's having a nightmare down there. Okay, so let's see if she'll work now. Okay, I seem to got my wheel working now, so we should be on the road to recovery, I reckon. So we should. So as you can see, it's we just, first thing we need to do is start destination display. So as you can see, it says activate destination display with Z. So I just press Z, and I have my 746 to Bremen. The reason I have 746 is because I love the number. It was an old Dublin bus run, as I probably said in previous videos. So we just go now to our different views. If you look outside, we have our outside view, which is nothing spectacular, you know. It's nice. And then we go in then to the steering wheel. Then we have a left view, a right view, which is a bit dodgy, that right view, because you can't see what's kind of coming. That I'll tell you that later on. Then you have this view, which kind of, you can turn on the air conditioning. Whoa, 27. Hang on there, boys. I don't want to freeze. Turn on the Wi-Fi, the toilet, and the WC. And I don't know what that is. So that's our little GPS, as you can see there. And we'll just close the door because I don't want the just getting cold. So if you say, let me see, we go down to, that was 5, so we go 6, it shows your kind of dash, you see your parking brake is on, it's quite cold, your WC, 30 degrees all the same, and then you go to 7, which brings you over here. I don't know how you do the lighting, I'm not sure how that works. Is that supposed to go on? I'm not sure. No idea, no. I don't know about the lights business now, if they're supposed to go on by me or by someone else, but sure, you can turn them on anyway, like, you know, by doing that, but I don't want them on like that. Just turn the ones on for the moment. I have to get them set up like in a way, I don't know. So then we have 8, which is, we can dial down our window if you want, but we don't want the window. It's a bit cold, it's a bit early for windows being open. I don't know what they are at the moment. I look the way everything is pressable though. That's a lie. Maybe that's the in light. So you look at 9. No, we don't look at 9. How can I do that? Okay, there it is, yeah. So we go to A, turn that on, that on. Oh, it doesn't do that for them. It's my lamp. That's me all hazards. Oh yeah, that's what that is.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei FlixBus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack.
I'll just log into my FlixBus. This is like the mobile phone where you keep track of all your kind of data and stuff like that, and when you're leaving. So we're leaving Hamburg at 5:02 and we're going to Bremen. We need to be there at 7 AM. So 11 people are getting on in Hamburg and 11 are getting off in Bremen. So we're not kind of stopping anywhere else, you know. So so as he's talking shy, we'll kind of move on and we will go to Hamburg. ZOB.
Und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei FlixBus. Hello and welcome to FlixBus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There is a restroom located in the rear.
So that's how you stop. You go to the outside view. There's a tip for you, boys. If he starts off, you just kind of go to the outside view and he'll stop. I get frame drops looking in that view. Not that view, so. I heard a beep. Jesus, my nerves. Didn't know what that was. It's getting bright now. See the old sun beginning to poke its head out. No force feedback at all, kills me though. There's that lag again. The old lag kills me along. Just them little few freezes when I get into cities. It's a bit of a shame, really. Can't help it if I'm on a toaster though. Careful now. Can I go down there, I wonder? It seems the cities have an awful lot of red lights. Kind of takes you a long time to kind of get around a city, even though they're quite small on the kind of maps. It still takes you a while to kind of get around them, which is a bit of a shame. What's like if I turn my light on my side here? What it looks like. That's a bit bright, isn't it? Can't be dealing with that now. What time is it? 4:50 k arrival, that was the time. It's great because the Hamburg depot looks like it does in OMSI, you know, so you kind of know where to go in terms of OMSI, which is really cool. The funny thing is we have to come back up here anyway, so you know, it's just every light is red and it's a bit of a pain in the ass. on the safe side. Now. Whoa. Hello, motion blur. How are you today? Right, let's do it. Right, so... Whoa, she's a messed up face. What happened to her? Anyway, let's do this. What's your name? Bremen, Gustavin, Patricia, there you go, my lady. Dziękuję. Hamburg to Bremen. What's your name? Kimberly. How are you, Kimberly? I'd say you're going to see a plastic surgeon, are you? Because you look in bits. No offense. Look at this fella. Two-Face from Batman here to the left. Look at him. What's going on? What's your name? Emily. No, that's not you. But you're there anyway, Emily. There you go, my lady. Now, is this Robin Van Persie that used to play for United? Because it looks the image of it. I don't know whether this is him or it's someone else. Would you open? Oh, my bad. Really apologise about that, guys. I'll go around here and just open this bad boy too. So sorry. Now your bags are gone. Robin Van Persie. Yeah, there you go, Van Persie. All the best. How are you, missus? What's your name? Adelina Mende. Oh yeah, there you go, Adelina. Whoa. Thank you, Adelina. We're getting some lag now, boys, as I was trying to say to you. I think it's when they're disappearing. Hens. Yep. Go mate. Sure, really don't travel there, sorry buddy. To Bremen. Yannick Heck. Yep. Lennox. Where's Lennox? You're not on the list, buddy. But you're not going where I'm going, so. Seem to be getting a lot of lag in the old, yeah, you're there, Tommy Spider. Imagine forced in queue last we checked in, eh? How's it feel, buddy? You should be Nicola? No. Kurt James. Kurt James, you're an adult. Kurt James, where's he going? Where's he going to? Bremen at 7. Oh yeah, there you are, Kurt. So I'm missing somebody still. This has to be Nikolai. Yeah, there you go, Nikolai. Jump on there, buddy. He's gonna head to McDonald's back in a second. Oh, they're not even open. Look, that'd be a 24-hour McDonald's. Okay. Now, so I'll just close my doors. Oh, I left the luggage rack open, didn't I? Oops. Silly aiming. You could have told me that, buddy. Now. Right, so we checked the people in now. We're going to hit the road. What time is it? It's 4:59, so we still have 2 minutes to go, so I'll let the German do his work again. Maybe he doesn't want to. Does he not? Let's see. No, he's not into it again, so that's fine with me. So let's get on the road, guys. We'll just wait for 2 minutes and then we'll hit the road and get out of here. Okay, guys, so it's 5:02 now, I think. Let's just have a quick look. Hang on, sorry. 5:02, 5:01, so we're going now in about a minute, so I'll just jump back into the cab and we'll keep an eye on our clock, which is here. So, ready to go then, hopefully. Hopefully you enjoy this one, guys. This run to Bremen should be okay though. You know, I have, as I said, I have everything on Epic. I lowered traffic a little bit, so hopefully I don't get too much lag. I should be okay, but you never know with this this toaster that I'm running. Okay, 5:02, so it's time we hit the road. Let's just click 2. Now, oh yeah, put it in gear. Start the force statement. Remember earlier I was saying about the mirrors that this too hot. Okay, I'll lower it now. I'm melting here. The mirrors, like, how are you supposed to see what's coming your way? I suppose I have to kind of shove around and straighten her up a bit. They're always moaning about something, aren't they? Turn it off. So we'll have a look. Stick my foot out here anyway, hopefully get in the door. Now, let's rock and roll. Okay, the AC is too hot. I'll relax with it. I should really have my map on because I don't know whereabouts I'm actually going. This lane is always kind of packed, so I'm going to pull into this one here, I think. Even though this is only for a right turn, I can still get around to the left because I'm that good. It kind of slows your bus down a little bit when you turn that way. Like when I turn that way, the bus seems to slow down a little bit. What's their issue? Hang on now. Turn her on. That's all I can do for you. Doing well to avoid to look at the navigation system on the GPS rather than the actual map itself. See, here's the lag I get, so unfortunately it happens. Now it didn't happen in Kiel when I went there, so maybe it'll be alright. Jesus. 21 degrees should do it. slow. Whoa, that's a first for me. I know what's wrong actually. Sorry guys, I'm just going to pull over here for a second if I can. I have an issue here that I need to fix. 1 minute. Let's put my blinkers actually no more on this. Oh, sorry about that guys. You know what happened there? I was my blinkers are still on, I think. I had an issue where I was actually recording this and recording it on Fraps also, which didn't do me any favours whatsoever. And I shouldn't be doing this either, but well, that's what happens when you break down, I guess. No, throw. Sun's setting anyway, or rising. The lag kills me a small bit, you know, it really does now. Sorry folks. I really hope they optimise the game a bit better because it's doing me head in all this lag. Jesus. Why are they slowing down like? It would also be good if you could actually use your phone without pausing the game, so you can kind of just look at it live, have a live view of it, rather than the why are these here like this? Rather than just kind of having to pause it, like, you know, obviously one way you have to pause to get the menu up, you know. It's not the best idea in the world, to be honest. I think the whole good thing about this game is that you can check people in and you can kind of set up for your route. Then the driving is just kind of straightforward. The lag's a bit straightforward. I need to tinker with my settings a little bit, guys. I won't play this game until that's fixed, because I just couldn't be arsed. You know, I don't like the fact that it lags for 5 seconds every few miles. It's a bit annoying. And the AI are doing me tits in as well. Like, they're just stopping and starting and stopping and starting. It's like, there's people in the other lane just fucking ripping past me. Excuse my language again. But it's not fair, so I'm getting out of here. And he just stopped and now he's just gone miles ahead of me, so. It's very annoying, isn't it, guys? I'm so sorry about this. I don't honestly know what to do about it. You know, I'm trying to drop my settings a little bit, but I've done that. I've dropped the traffic, you know, so it's just that freeze. I don't know what it is. It doesn't even seem like lag. It's just general freezing. And I don't understand why it's doing that. So I'm just going to put the boot down now and try and get through here quick. I really hope they do kind of an update with an optimization a little bit, just to see if it's a bit better for my my PC, but I'm not sure, so we'll see anyway. But the drive is nice, you know. That's the main thing. The drive is nice. Roadworks ahead, so better be careful. Good Christ, look at this. Good Jesus. 100 miles an hour through here. Honestly don't know what it is. I should call it Fernbus Coach Simulator at this rate. This might be my PC just randomly stalls games, like no idea, but it's on my mind now. Oh. Bremen looks nice anyway. We were supposed to get to Bremen at, what time was it? At 7, wasn't it? So, I wonder what time it is. I must check the clock on the dash. Whoa, it's only at 6:34. So we're kind of half an hour early, so I should get bonus points for that, should I? I would hope. I wonder if the freezing is from me driving too fast for the game to kind of keep up. I doubt it though. It wouldn't be that. I don't know. Not sure now at all, boys, I'm afraid. I'm gonna go straight here, I think. It's funny that when in the cities I don't get that much lag, but on the motorway I do. I get it every few miles, so I don't know. I think it could be just a setting issue that I need to do, so hopefully it is. Hopefully going the right way as well. Okay, I'm a bit lost now, so I'm just going to have to do my old tab business. See, on the GPS on the bus it doesn't look as though it's straight, but it is. Oh yeah, it's over there, I can see. right. Whoa, so bad looking. Jeepers. Bremen unlocked. Now, let's see how angry I am when I blow my nose into the microphone. The door's open. That sun gazing in the window. So let's go back in here and log out. See what happens. See how we get on, I guess. Don't know if we done too well. Total XP 709, current 461. We done okay there. Mostly pluses. Ran out of fuel. Not refueling. No. Contact with Central. 1-on-1, checked, sold tickets sold, service, everything seems green there, which is great. 2 of 1. Yes, I don't know why I done 2. 84%, traffic rules, -4 for accidents and driving behaviours, -6 for safety, distance broken, no idea what that is. You gained a level 2. What's that mean? Continue. Oh, I have the new bus, don't I? Yay! And I have more cities, which is awesome. Excellent. Okay, okay guys, and that's it for today. Hopefully I'll be back with another one and there'll be less lag in it. And I apologise again for the lag if you're still watching. And yeah, so hopefully it'll be alright in the future. Okay guys, thank you as always for watching, and I'll be back again with some more Fernbus soon. Bye bye.